Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Portugal in the Golden Century Expansion Immersion Pack. So, our conqueror just died. Lovely. We've got Colonial Brazil, we've regained a lot of land from Morocco, we've gotten good favors with Castile, got a good relationship with England, but now the race is on for control of the Caribbean between me and Spain. They colonize faster, I've got a head start, we'll see how this goes. They've got one colony done, and not much progress on another two. We've got one done, and we're pretty close to getting two more done. However, we did just lose our age bonus, so we went from like 130 to 70, which really sucks. Our next target will be Havana, and then I might even jump up here to try. Oh nope, they already snagged Bermuda. Ooh, that's not good. They have 2 and they're going for 4. We're gonna have 3. Oh, it's gonna be close. I didn't realize they'd already snagged a province up north. Oof. I don't really want to offend them that much, being one of my better allies, but we may have to. We're going to have a new reform here in a moment. Go get a little bit more influence to the clergy, which is okay. I mean, they're not overwhelmingly powerful like the nobility or even the merchants at this point. Oops, our army died. I wish that never occurred, but it always happens to me. Or it always seems to happen. Active uniformity. Yeah, no for now. We don't have anything we need to convert, so it's not needed. I get money from you. February 2 years. I want to get another conquistador going. Ours and always will be. And now they're angry with me, of course. Silly Morocco, don't you know that land is always mine? You know what, it might actually... Still haven't gotten to an idea group. Ugh. We'll learn more about Mali, I guess. Havana it is. Even if we don't get a colonial nation, which I'm hoping we do. I'll send out this guy with 1, I guess. He's probably gonna die again, but interesting enough, his entire expedition got wiped out, but he survived. We don't have much choice in the matter. We gotta keep pushing onwards to explore. National tax will make a little bit of an effort to get papal influence. We're not going to try that hard though. Pope doesn't particularly like us, so let's change that a bit. How is the institution doing? 71 there. It might actually, it's going to spread to our land really quickly, which is good because we need it to. We also want to upgrade Lisbon if we can to a world port. I'd say Hungary is going to lose versus the Ottomans here. Just offhand. They might launch a comeback from Mantua. Or Mantua, however you say it. It would be quite a comeback if they succeeded, though. This. Oh, that counts as part of Cuba, interestingly. I'd have thought that would be considered to be a different province. Okay, are we ahead of time in tech again? No. Great. I guess as Portugal, the key is to stay ahead of time in tech, otherwise it becomes a lot harder to make money. We're in one heck of a race against Castile. They've got an insane level of stuff, because they've got unknown frontier modifier on. Their chance of getting a new settler is superior. Other than that, tech-wise, sorry, not tech-wise, colonial-wise, we're tied. Burgers expired. Let's get that back so we actually get that bonus. It's the only reason we're keeping up with Spain is that bonus. Okay, Jamaica is done. Minorities increased their development by 1. You know what, we'll spend 30 something and reconvert them. What is another good province in this area? St. Thomas? No, let's go for the Bahamas. I want to see if this triggers the new Providence event. Curious if it will. So, actually, before we go any further, just to be on the safe side, I'm actually going to do a little bit of save scumming off screen. Just so if it does allow us to play New Providence, for example, I can come back to the save and then play to this point and actually trigger that event. So, okay, here we are. I'm back. It's really that easy to create a new save file. That still has Iron Man status, which is kind of amazing. Ah, diplomatic reputation. Is that enough? That is enough to keep Morocco happy. They're now building an army, which is why they're getting rebellious. And now we can get all these events back, huh? 100. 100. Money. I'm not going to bother trying to get more money from the nobility. They don't like me, really, anyhow. Still, more progress to a new expansion idea or a new tech. Lisbon almost has colonialism, which is awesome. And please tell me Brazil has started to colonize. They haven't. Okay. I don't really know what Brazil is doing. I assume they're just trying to build up their navy and military. Let's put a new explorer in charge and go off to see the world. We have too many military leaders. Let's go insult the Mameluke. Then scornful insult. There we go. That doesn't look like it's triggered the new province event. Huh. Okay. Castile will have 4 provinces, and we have a chance of getting 5, like right before them. Don't need them. We will enact that reform. Unfortunately. I wish Castile wasn't racing for the Caribbean, but they are. I really want to get down here and do this area because there's a ton of money there. Just can't really afford to at the moment. Why are we losing money so fast? Huh, I don't know. This was the army we wandered into last time and died. For some reason, there's always 1 or 2 massive rebel groups in this area that kill your conquistador. It's nice actually being able to explore the new world because you get a lot of free monarch points out of it. It's probably gotten like 300-400 monarch points just from exploring, not to mention a lot of money. Nice, that one province. We are going to do admin power. We've pretty much hit the point at which tech is become, the penalties become not worth doing, but on the other hand, we are getting very close to getting enough money. Why did we suddenly start losing so much cash? What changed? Somehow Spain has bullied us out of our trade. Interesting. Trade. Anything to give me more control of the Sevilla trade node. Probably actually cost us, yeah, it cost us a little bit more money. That'll change as time goes on, so I'll just leave it on for now. We are about to hit my favorite Diplo tech in the game. Might be my favorite tech overall. Diplotech 9, where you can study and spy on people to make money. Makes life a lot easier. Unless you can, no, I can't. I can't lower army maintenance. This sucks. I can't lower army maintenance. I'm just stuck looking at my money go down every month. Unless I wanted to spend monarch points to develop stuff, which I don't really want to. I could lower rooting out corruption. No, that's not enough either. I'll mothball my transport fleet, maybe. That might help a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. It didn't help much. $117, 107. Okay, now we got positive income. I don't know what changed. Something further up the trade node, probably. Yeah, feel all of a sudden it's making less money. Something changed. They're gonna finish those. That'll give them 4. We're gonna have a very scattered colony in the Caribbean, but that's kind of what Portugal did. Find the best trading places and hold on to them. Denmark has grown so large that we don't actually have hope of staying as a great power, and we're now gonna lose money. Or not. We just lost massive domestic trade power. Oh, it might have been 1 province. If it is, we're lucky. You know what, since the Mamluks are our rival, we'll embargo them. They're not gonna about to attack us, so. Ottomans are still not really expanding. They've conquered a couple provinces, but this still survives. The longer the Ottomans take to expand into the Middle East, the stronger the Mamelukes are, and at some point, I think it's what, Miltek's 15 or 16, they actually can beat them. Castile is now attacking Austria over Hungary. And Morocco's rebellious again. Starting to sense a little bit of a theme here with Morocco. That's the way it goes. Can't demand anything for another 8 years. I might just take a level 1 loan here. Yeah, I'll take a small loan. Get the institution. Then I can just take these tech. Get us ahead in time, so we'll be making bonus money. And our conquistador died. What a surprise. Musaca always has like 600 rebels sitting at a single province. I don't understand why that always occurs, but it does. Invariably. Oh well. At least in my games. I don't know about you guys. Does that always happen to you guys when you try and explore that region? That there's always a stack of like 20, 30,000 rebels? It always happens to me. Ugh, it's so annoying. Explore there. At some point we're going to want to try and take out some of the Maya. I don't know how the Maya region is now that they've done a small bit of rework on the Maya. They're up to Miltech 4. Pretty sure we'll still squash them, but start with that. Colonial Brazil is not doing anything. Oh, they don't actually start with... Oh, they do have a colonist. They did take expansion ideas. They're just not colonizing yet. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to manage to convert Jamaica before it switches hands. Let's see, have they dealt with Rio yet? No, they actually are not converting Rio. Interesting. I mean, it is their capital, so it would cost quite a bit to culturally change a 14 development province, though. Just looking around, I'm trying to think of ways to give Brazil a bit of a boost, and there really aren't any. Finances are doing fine, though. Morocco's finally making money, finally stable. Still lacking in an idea group, though. Rather annoyingly. Nothing I can do with Morocco for the time being. Looks like we're kind of just at a pause point here. This guy's still exploring. Wait a second. Oh, the Carib have 2 provinces. Accept the Papal Bull, condemn slavery. Indians of the West and the South and of all other people. Okay. Did that say the Papal States follows the Pope's decree? That's interesting. I didn't know the Papal State had the ability to refuse the Pope's decree, considering they're the same entity. Anyway. North Atlantic is explored. Where are you? Western Indian Ocean. I'm gonna head this way. England and France are fighting another war. France kind of likes me, actually, which is funny. Use military as workforce. Get some more favors going. We want to get Castile to 200 favor. And it looks like Castile, Naples, Aragon is going to lose versus Austria, Hungary, Augsburg. And we'll also burn the person trying to spread Protestantism in our lands. Well, it's certainly dividing Central Europe. Reformed faith is spread a bit. Actually, someone actually converted to the Reformed faith. Frankfurt there, which apparently is expanded. What's Venice up to? Trying to see what other people have done. Strengthen the nobility. What has Castile done? I suspect they've taken... Oh, they didn't actually take the Council of the Indies or whatever. It looks like England rejected the Church of England. Okay. That's good. It means England and I will get along for a while. Fabricated claim there. I don't think I'm going to attack these guys for a while, but I mean, I could go attack them. I don't have much else going on. Oops, we're over our limit again. Do I have anyone else I can rival in the game? Just Castile. My choice is pretty much fight Castile or don't fight Castile. Delightful. Not what I want. Let's create a larger transport. Okay, we don't have enough money yet, but given a year, a year or more, we should be able to attack them. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. I don't know what's up. Wonder if I'm getting a cold or something. At least my conquistadors should be able to safely explore now, because they're not going to run into the death stack, which apparently has gotten smaller. Interesting. Air's gonna die. I could get a 4-4-3 with a weak claim. Yeah. We'll take that. 4-4-3 with a weak air. That's a 10. That's better than your average, and I don't have prestige I can really afford to spend on it because I keep having to rein in Morocco's Liberty Desire. Annoying. Let's queue up another 2 ships here. There we go. I want to essentially be able to move... Oh, actually, I don't need those 2 ships, do I? I'm actually be able to move more than I have. I'm going to be able to move 23, so let's put in a cannon there too. I essentially want to be able to drop like 20, 23 troops anywhere in the world for my naval invasions. Plus, we'll get to explore the naval barrages, I believe. Be interesting. We're in quite a bit of a race here. We're winning the race for the Caribbean, but not by much. It could go any way. If they got a couple events, they'll get it first. If we get a couple events, we'll get it first. They are up to 700 too. Oof, it's gonna be close. I think they're gonna beat me to it. Darn. Yeah, they're gonna beat me to it because they've already got 4 done and they'll get 1 more. Unless I get a really lucky event or 2. Nothing I can do. Darn. Okay. We'll still get a colonial nation there, but we'll also offend Castile every time we try and build something in it. Yeah, tech. Oh, we're benevolent. How lovely. That should reign in Morocco. Or at least this guy's lifespan. Oh, there's so nothing I can do about this. Darn. The papal decree is going to go to Castile for sure. I could ally the Pope. I might ally the Pope. It'll give me more papal influence. Hey, at least we've stolen most of the center of trade in... Oh, wow. Okay, we got an event. Not gonna be enough. I don't think so. Yeah, we've already got... We only got 3. Even if we get 1, it's not enough. We need to get another 200 event in Havana and still win in Bahama before Castile gets 100. I don't see that happening. It's a shame there's no way to speed up colonial growth other than what I'm already doing. No way to give a small sudden boost to population to one area. Okay, that's the Bahamas done. I might try and send this out to here before they get their colonial nation done. Pretty sure if I'm colonizing before theirs goes, I get a bonus? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm kind of going, I don't see how I can be penalized for colonizing if I started before they did, but it looks like our explorations in the New World are delayed because of the sheer amount of wars going on up there. On the other hand, we can now get an army to move to the New World. They returning and kill them. Really, I want another 2 cannon. Oof, they're gonna get it. Darn. Unless we get unbelievably lucky and get a colonial event, there is no hope of us beating them. England has started colonizing in Colombia, so we're gonna have to move and try and contest Colombia against England now. Delightful. And Brazil is still not colonizing on their own. The one small thing we have in our favor is all the other colonizers right now are Catholic, which means they're not going to colonize in Brazil for some time. There we go. That will be Colonial Caribbean, I think. Or not. Or not. That's strange. They've got 5. That should be a colonial nation, but it isn't. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. If we can somehow kind of almost glitch our way into a colonial nation there, I'm fine with that. Once we get a colonial nation starting there, I think I'm going to dart off to probably Colombia, try and contest Colombia against the British. And frontier bonus. Yeah, I'll complete that mission, get some trade efficiency out of it. Oh shoot, loss of stability. Don't like that event. It's annoying, there's no good outcome to that event. We'll go until this colony's done in Havana, see if we get the colonial nation. Although Castile is making quite a run at getting there before us. They've still got that really large colonial growth bonus. 63 versus 27. Are we gonna make it? 58 versus 69. I don't think we are. I think 70, 80. Yep, they got it on us again. Delightful. Oh, no. It finished. We got Colonial Caribbean on Castile. Ha! Okay, I don't know how that happened, but we succeeded. Awesome. They're going to get a colonial nation regardless, of course, but it means we can colonize the Caribbean relatively freely. What to do now? I might leave that one colony working in Barbados. I think I want to snag these areas now. I might give up Colombia. I'm not sure yet. We will take that, colonize the Caribbean. Castile's a bit angry with me, but I'm fine with that. Scotland somehow still is alive, which is impressive. Castile should be trying to integrate Naples, I've got to imagine, soon. Yeah. Okay, we'll start colonizing Cape Coast here, and then we will stop. We'll also just invest a little bit of papal influence. So there we go. Somehow we stole Colonial Caribbean from Castile, despite them having this, because this is part of the Caribbean region. So, I don't know. Anyway, there's Castilian West Indies, which will receive a penalty if they try and colonize anywhere. Brazil is still not doing anything, and we are moving into Africa. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.